I'm just a Disney girl, living in a corona world. Not sure if I should take a plane to go anywhere. Friends, humans, Disney fans, lend me your ears. And well, after closing in mid-March due to COVID-19, Walt Disney World is beginning a phased reopening on July 11th. But with so many changes and modifications to the magic, should you still go on your Walt Disney World vacation? Let's chat. Yes, many changes coming to the 4 parks at Walt Disney World. As I mentioned before, the parks will begin a phased reopening on July 11th. Magic Kingdom and Animal Kingdom will be opening on the 11th, and Hollywood Studios and Epcot will be opening on the 15th. There will also be cast member and pass holder previews in the days prior to that. But just because Walt Disney World is reopening, that doesn't mean that right now, if you have no pre-existing plans, that you'll be able to just up and go to Disney World. So before we answer the question of, should I go to Disney World? Let's first answer the question of, can I go to Disney World? And also outline some of the changes being put into place that might affect your decision. First of all, even if you decide you want to go to Walt Disney World when it opens, you may not be able to. Disney is implementing a new reservation system to keep their capacity lower and avoid huge crowds of people trying to get through the gates. With this system, you will have to have both a ticket and choose the park that you wish to attend on a specific date you wish to go to there.
I want to go to there.
And here's the important detail. When that reservation system starts, it will only be available to select people at first. So let me explain. On June 22nd, the system will be open to only people who already have existing Disney Resort reservations and have already purchased tickets to the theme parks. For example, if you already booked a stay at the Polynesian with 4-day park tickets for August of 2020, you will have access to reserve your park days with the new system beginning on June 22nd. This would also apply to guests who are annual pass holders who are staying on resort for a 2020 vacation. On June 26th, any annual pass holder can make reservations with the system for up to 3 days at a time. This will apply largely to Florida residents who have passes but have no need to stay at a resort, but also the pass holders who are planning to go to Walt Disney World who were staying off-site for their vacation. And I'm not sure what's up with this 3 days at a time business. I don't know how many days you have to take off between the 3 days at a time to make more than 3 days of reservations. Just 1 day, a week, not sure. And lastly, on June 28th, people with tickets already purchased who are not staying on Disney property can reserve their 2020 dates, and folks with no plans whatsoever can begin booking vacation packages in 2021, but not 2020. So, to recap, as of this week, if you did not already have plans to go to Disney World in 2020, you cannot make plans to go before 2021. However, Disney did state that later this summer, you'll be able to purchase tickets for the remainder of 2020. It's just not available yet, and we don't have a definitive date for when that will begin happening. So, now that we've answered the question of who can even go to Disney World and when they can begin making plans, let's talk about what will and will not be going on at Disney World when they reopen. Let's begin with the will nots, shall we? Disney World, upon reopening, will not have park hopping. Dining plans will not be available. Fast Pass Plus will not be available. Free magic bands with your resort stay, no longer available. Fireworks shows will not be happening. Character meet and greets, nope. Scheduled large parades, Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party will not be happening. Extra bummed about that one. Select attractions will not be running, like Festival of the Lion King, Turtle Talk with Crush, Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor, and the new Beauty and the Beast sing-along at Epcot. Most of the attractions not reopening are shows, if you couldn't tell. And no more dining reservations made 120 days in advance. From the best I can tell, those dining reservations can be made 60 days out, and right now you can make reservations for resort dining options if you are staying on Disney property. Whew! That's a pretty long list of things Disney will not have. So far, it looks a lot like a lot of the magic will be put on hold until further notice. Will it even still be the most magical place on Earth while all of this is going on. I mean, a trip to my local zoo might end up being just as magical. But wait, let's take a look at some of the things that Disney is doing during this strange time. Disney will have smaller scale parades called cavalcades that will go through each park at an indeterminate time because you wouldn't want crowds bunching up waiting for a parade to go by. There will be character experiences in the form of characters riding through the waterways of Animal Kingdom or walking through the other parks, but no meet and greets. Disney Springs has given us a glimpse of what this type of experience may look like with their stormtroopers perched above the crowds on the buildings and barking orders at passersby. There will be an extended food and wine festival at Epcot. Normally kicking off in the early fall, the food and wine is starting on the day Epcot opens, July 15th, and running through the rest of the fall. It also sounds like they will incorporate some of the flower and garden into this festival since that got cut short in March. The Magical Express will still be transporting you to and from MCO Airport. Disney's transportation will still be getting you where you need to be on resort. And there will, of course, be enhanced safety protocol for your health. Temperature screenings will be done before you enter the parks or Disney Springs, and masks are required for cast members as well as guests ages 2 and older. And of course, they will be implementing that social distancing in their lines at stores and attractions. Okay, I know that was a lot to take in, but I think we've covered all the details. So, should you go in 2020? My answer is yes, and here's why. You guys, 2021 is going to be insane. I'm a part of a lot of Disney Facebook groups, and I cannot tell you the amount of people that I have seen say, well, we canceled our 2020 reservation and rebooked for 2021. And on top of that, it'll be the 50th anniversary celebration. Friends, that year was already fixing to be one of the busiest in Walt Disney World history. Then add a bunch of stragglers who rebooked from 2020 and wow, there will not be an off season or a downtime in 2021 when the parks won't be packed to the gills. And yes, right now things are limited, but so are the number of park guests. You guys have an incredible opportunity to go to the parks with small crowds and really just drink in all those details and not worry too much about getting in those crazy long lines. The only people I would dissuade from coming at this time would be folks who are planning to be a one and done Disney vacationer family who plan to have one big Disney vacation and never ever come again. In that case, just wait to experience everything that Disney has to offer once things go back to normal. But I, for one, will be going to Walt Disney World this fall, and I am not canceling my reservations. We're all set to go for the Run Disney Wine and Dine races, and even if those get canceled, and I'm betting they will, sadly, we're still gonna go and enjoy some Disney magic. And I'm excited to see just what types of other surprise magic are in order for these upcoming vacations. Since so much is being put on hold, I'm betting that we're in for some special magical surprises once folks begin going to the parks again. Disney has never disappointed in the magic department before, so I'm betting they have some great things in store for their guests in the near future while things are a little strange. Well, friends, if you found this video helpful or informative, please give it a thumbs up and be sure to leave me a comment below. How are you feeling about the changes coming to Walt Disney World? Are you keeping your existing reservations or are you rescheduling? And what did I leave out of this video? If you have any additional questions, please be sure and let me know. And if you haven't yet, be sure to click that subscribe button and the bell right next to it so that you don't miss out on any of the Disney fun. Until next time, this is Melanie saying, stay magical, my friends. Why must you disrupt my vacay? Corona, Corona, you are so annoying. Now that everything is opening, Corona, Corona, should I still plan to vacay? With Corona, should I still plan to vacay?